Want to speak real Korean from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at KoreanClass101.com.
Hi everyone! Welcome to the Korean whiteboard lesson. My name is Keijin. 안녕하세요, Keijin입니다. Today, we are going to talk about top 10 Korean verbs. So, let's get started. Okay, so let's look at the top 10 Korean verbs. So these are the vocabulary for today. First word is to eat. 먹다. 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 To drink is 마시다. 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 How about to look, to watch, to see? We use this verb, 보다. 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 And next, listen or hear is 듣다. 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 To go is 가다. 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 How about to buy? You buy things, right? It's 사다. 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 When you say something or speak or talk, we use this verb, 말하다. 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 And to read newspaper, to read a book, 읽다. 읽다. This has double 받침, double final sounds. So sometimes you don't know how to read it, and this sounds like 읽다. 읽다. So just remember, it's like you have only one 기억. 읽다. 읽다. 쓰다. 쓰다 means to write. 쓰다. 쓰다. How about this? Do. 하다. 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 Among all these words, I would say this 하다 verb is the most useful one. Because if you just put action noun and say 하다, it becomes a verb. For example, 공부하다. 공부 means study. 하다 means to do, so it literally means do study. And it becomes the verb 공부하다. 공부 is a noun and just put 하다. How about this? Cleaning. Cleaning is 청소 is a noun and just put this do verb 하다. 청소하다. 청소하다. It becomes a verb. It means to clean. How about exercise? Exercise is, if it's a noun, is 운동. 운동. Just put this 하다 verb after that. 운동하다, that become a verb meaning to exercise. So remember, this 하다 verb is really common. Let's look at the dialogue. When I read this dialogue, please pay attention to the verb, what verb I used. So see what verb is used in the dialogue and how it's used. First, 뭐 해요? 뭐 해요? 뭐 해요? 음악을 들어요. 음악을 들어요. 음악을 들어요. Did you find the verb? The verb is this. 들어요. 들어요. I'm listening to music. So 뭐 해요 is what are you doing? 음악을 들어요 is I'm listening to music. Oh, have you noticed? You cannot find this 들어요 verb from this vocabulary. So this vocabulary is using the dictionary form. So this is the original form, dictionary form. But when Korean people speak it, we don't use this dictionary form. So we change the verb ending to make it sound more natural. So if you use this dictionary form, it sounds like written form. So when you write a diary, when you even write a comment, we use this 다 form. Do you see? Every verb here, or even adjective, end with 다. But again, we don't use this 다 form directly in speaking. So to give you an idea, if a verb stem, this is a verb stem. So remove 다 at the end, and you have the verb stem left. So last syllable of verb stem contains a or o sound that you are going to add a and you. If it's not a or o sound, then you're gonna put 어유. And if it's 하다 verb, it always become 해요. You can find more details about this present tense and you form in our other lessons, but when I summarize it, it's like this. So let's look at this. 듣다, 듣다. So it's 듣다, 듣다, to listen, to hear. So it always ended with 다, right? Just remove 다. 듣 is left. 듣, 듣, 듣. 듣 is the verb stem. So remove 다 at the end, then you have the verb stem. So let's look at this verb stem. How's the sound? 듣, 듣, 듣. What's the vowel sound? Is it a or o sound? 듣, 듣, 듣. It's 으 sound, right? 듣. So we put 어요 here. 어요. So this is the original rule, but 듣다 is an exception. It's irregular verb. So this 디귿 become 리을. So it become 들어요, 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 들어요. 음악을 들어요. 음악을 들어요 means I'm listening to music. So again, these are the verbs, and when we speak, we change the verb ending to something else. It can be this present tense or it can be past tense. We always change the verb ending. So here we are using the polite informal speaking form, 어요, 아요 form, and we use the listen, the verb. Okay, so let's look at more example. How about this? 책을 읽어요. 책을 읽어요. Can you find the verb here? 읽어요. So it means I'm reading a book. Just remember, in Korean, this present tense can be used for present progressive tense. So something is happening right now, then you can use this present tense. 책 means book. 을 is particle, object marking particle. So 책 becomes an object. 읽어요. 읽어요. It's from 읽다. This 읽다, 읽다. Right? 읽다. So just remove 다 at the end. Then this is a verb stem. ik, and the vowel sound is e sound. It's not a or it's not o. So we are going to use 어요. So it's 읽어요, 읽어요. So 책을 읽어요. I'm reading a book. How about this? TV를 봐요. What is the verb? The verb is 봐요. TV를 봐요. What is watch? To watch in Korean is 보다, 보다. Is 보다. Remove 다 at the end. Then you only have 보, 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 보. What is the vowel sound? 보, 오, 오. It's O sound, right? So you say 보아요. 보아요 is totally fine, it's good, but Korean people often shorten it as 봐요. So here we use 봐요. But you can also say 보아요. But a lot of Korean people more commonly use 봐요 because it's short. TV를 봐요. TV is TV. We use the English word TV, TV, TV를 봐요. 를 object marking particle. 봐요 means to watch. I watch TV. I'm watching TV. So either is okay. Oh, have you noticed something? I said object marking particle, right? 을, 를, both of them are object marking particle. But they look different and they sound different too. Why? 을, 를, 을, 를. Why? So let's look at the sentence pattern. So basically, this is what we are using now. So you just say noun, the object. Noun, for example, 음악, music, and then say 을 or 를 and use verb. So this is a pattern that we are practicing today. And object 음악을 들어요. Here we use 을. Why? Do you find something common here? So 음악. Do you see this? It has 받침, final consonant. 책. It also has a final consonant. We call 받침. TBE, it ended with vowel. Right, so if this noun ends with consonant, then you use 을. If it ended with vowel, TBE, it ended with vowel, then we use 를. So you have to look at the noun carefully. Is it ended with consonant or vowel? So depending on that, you use different object marking particle here. So in English, it will be just like I verb object. For example, I read a book, I watch TV, I like an apple, I study Korean, I buy a bag. So in English, the word order is very important, but in Korean, to know this object, we just put 을 or 를 in the sentence. So object, 을, verb. So this sentence pattern is used in this dialogue, and this is how the Korean verb is used in the sentence. Korean verb comes at the end of the sentence. Do you remember how to say music? 음악. And how to say listen? 듣다. Do you remember how to say listen to music? 음악을 듣다. And how to say I'm listening to music? 음악을 들어요. Do you remember how to say eat? 먹다. And how to say drink? 마시다. Do you remember how to say look? 보다. And how to say go? 가다. Do you remember how to say buy? 사다. And Do you remember how to say do? 하다, 하다. Do you remember how to say speak? 말하다, 말하다. And how to say read? 읽다, 읽다. Do you remember how to say write? 쓰다, 쓰다. That's it for this lesson. In this lesson, we learned top 10 Korean verbs. Thanks for watching, and I'm Kejin. I'll see you on KoreanClass101.com. 다음 시간에 봐요.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.